Well, the first time I started skateboarding, I was like 12. I picked it up at snowboarding summer camp and loved it. I learned to drop in and ride around a bowl, and then I came back to Ohio, and none of my girlfriends wanted to go, and none of the guys wanted to go with me. We were 12, you know, so I just stopped, and I didn't pick it up again until I was 21, when I was very tired of not doing any summer sport because I was a snowboarder. And so a friend just like threw a longboard at me, told me to take it around the block. I was gone for hours, came back, bought a longboard that day, no name complete, off eBay for $100, and I was hooked. I skated every night. I had a crew. We went from like 7 p.m. to like 2 a.m. under the streetlights and just bombed little city hills that were, now looking back, way slower than I thought they were.
She's a badass. She likes to have fun. She sends it. She's a stud. That was actually the first thing that I said about Candy skating, is she's a stud. She can take a hit like anybody and just get right back up.
You know, I think that skateboarding helped me before I even knew that that's what it was doing. I was loving it, and I was feeling empowered, and I was feeling free, and I was like getting my mind off things, and I didn't even realize that what I was doing was coping from being sexually assaulted and from all the things I had been through. It was skateboarding. It helped me a lot because, you know, while all this stuff is going on, like there were times that it was literally like I'm freaking out and I just had to go to Lookout and take a few runs. And skating and being a part of this thing took my mind so out of everything else I was dealing with. It was like a breath of fresh air. It was like really good to not have to think about all the other things and to get into another zone, because like otherwise my mind was always there. I think the biggest thing I would tell any survivor is start talking to your friends, because when I started coping, because it was years before I started coping, actually really talking about it, and when I did, what I realized is every other woman I talked to had their own story, and they were also going through the same thing I was, and what we did is we healed and we coped together.
My name is Katie Boyer.
Marie Wester.
I'm Lauren Barth.
Brianna, Saya, Zoe Grippentrog.
My name's Gabby Score. Came out here to Colorado about a year ago, and I met some rad-ass skateboarders. And they first did downhill, and I was so into downhill, and then they brought me to park, and I was about all of it. And it just, this confidence and just pushes me to be a better person and be in the moment, because I'm always thinking ahead. I'm always thinking the next move, so it kind of forces me to be where I am and focus on the move that I'm doing.
I have been skating for about 1.5 years now and started seeing people like downhill skateboarding. I didn't even know it was a thing, and I just was amazed by it and thought this was my opportunity to finally learn how to skate.
I started skateboarding 8th grade, so 3 years ago.
So I started skateboarding when I was 16. I started skateboarding with my cousin. It was back in 2003, He was living next to a hill where there were some skaters going down, so we saw them doing that and we just started doing it as well.
I've been downhill longboarding for about 4 years now, and I've lightly street skated since I was 16 years old.
Had an experience with sexual abuse, assault, or harassment? One too many, but the first time was way more than enough.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes, actually with both. I was sexually abused by a childhood friend as a kid, and I've actually been through domestic violence as well, and I've been sexually assaulted as well. So I've just learned over the years to cope with it. Different things, mainly skateboarding, just building up my confidence. I do go through therapy as well.
I used skateboarding after everything kind of happened. I started skating and I met friends through that, and it's just been the coping. It's the one thing that can take your mind off everything. It's only you're bored, and the pavement.
Going outside and doing stuff is one of the best ways to get over it. When we get together with the girls, it's definitely reinforcing.
Skateboarding. Honestly, like, I'm not even kidding. It, like there's still so many instances where guys approach me here, but just like skateboarding has given me the confidence to tell them I'm here to skate, like nothing else.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah, rape culture is interesting because we all experience it every day and we don't even realize it. You know, it's just being conscious about the way that you're talking about people, and when people say things that you think, that shouldn't be said, you know, stand up. Say something. Be like, yeah, you know, we shouldn't say that. We shouldn't condone that. That's not okay. Be like, bro, not cool.
I mean, if you're in a car and there's, you know, guys talking about, you know, what they would do to said girl, things like that, talking about, oh, this is her best aspect, you know, imagine if somebody had talked to their mom like that or anything like that. Any of the women in their life, I don't know why they would want to talk openly about that.
I have talked to a lot of sexual assault survivors, and the ones who seem to be doing the best are the ones who have had someone or multiple people there like that, who are there to say, it's okay, talk to me, I'm listening, and I love you anyways, and I'm not going to judge you. The people who have had people like that in their lives heal so much faster.